Hello and welcome to our channel Daddy, Dad and Me. We became a family last summer when we adopted our son after starting our adoption journey back in 2018. As you can see from the channel, we have lots of vlogs to help prospective adopters and other adoptive families on their journey to parenthood. We have vlogged all about different aspects of our journey, from stepping foot right inside the adoption agency, the assessment process, and more recently, parenting Little Man. Here's today's vlog. Hi everybody, hope you are doing well. Welcome back to our channel. For those who are new, a big hello. I hope you've enjoyed having a look around. We've got lots of videos since we started our adoption journey about 3 years ago or so now. So quite a while. We've got lots of different topics here. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much for coming back and keep taking a look. As always, we've done different videos and vlogs on here that have been requested, or things that we think will be interesting, or things we want to share with people that are important about the adoption process, and also in general just about parenting. As you'll see from the title of today's vlog, I'm going to be talking about sleep, the good stuff. And this is probably a subject which, if you will have seen on our Instagram and our blog, or recently wrote a blog about sleep about Little Man and our experience of that, and just talking in general on Instagram for a while about it as well. And the reason I wanted to talk about sleep is that I don't kind of think it's spoken about enough. We know young children, some may not have great sleep, but what I want to say for this is that this goes past that. This is not like standard difficulties in getting to sleep or going to sleep or staying asleep. It's more than that. So what I will do is I'll signpost you to the blog, because it's got a lot of information on there, but I'm just going to talk in general just about our experience of it, because I hope that this manages to reach people that may be in a similar situation. And if you want to seek help, support or guidance or medical assistance, I just want to kind of help as many people as we can. So one of the first things we knew from the get-go was that Little Man has sleep anxieties, and that was written in his report that we got. And what we saw in that is his sleep had actually improved from being put into care. He was having multiple night terrors with foster carers, and they kind of stopped after a while, but his sleep has historically always been bad. And I mean bad, and it's very poor quality, to the point that it's continual movement all night long, more or less. You'll have periods of where he's maybe a bit stationary, but more or less he's going all night long, and there can be very disturbed nights. And just like us, as we know as adults, when we've had a bit of ropey sleep, your days they can feel massively long. And especially for a child, it affects appetite, it affects mood, it affects their growth, it affects their learning, loads of different things. And I think it was kind of thought that maybe once he'd been placed with us and he'd been with us a while, once he'd settled, that would perhaps get better. And when he was placed with us, we were obviously, because he had come from foster carers, and all of a sudden you have this child. And I remember looking on the video and just being like, oh my gosh, this is his level of sleep. And we quickly began to realise that the quality was so poor, and just thinking how he would feel about it. But it had almost become his normal to feel that way, perhaps. And we could see the visible signs of it, let alone like the behavioural and everything else that I've mentioned. He would have bags under his eyes, and so we mentioned all the time to the local authority when we were having all the meetings about his sleep quality. And yeah, it was kind of, we monitored it for a little while. I wouldn't say it got better, but it maybe plateaus. We had better nights where he wouldn't disturbed, and then all of a sudden, at some point last year, we were waking up. Well, it could be any time from like 1 or 2. He could be awake for 3 or 4 hours, right until kind of 5, 6, even 7 o'clock. Then getting up or then letting him nap. And not gonna lie, it was all over the place. It was everywhere. So at a point last year, we were just like, look, enough's enough. This is going to have to be looked into, because it shouldn't be, we felt it shouldn't be considered normal for his quality of sleep to be like that, especially as he's approaching school age. And obviously that's going to tire him even more. So we had a massive fight, if I'm honest, with trying to get him assessed, and it was really hard. And I obviously know that COVID's there, and obviously a lot of things were going on, but we had constant referrals rejected. We spoke to our GP as the first port of call, following a telephone conversation with our local authority, who said, speak with your GP. They were very, I'm going to say, not great, if I'm honest, sadly. They just kind of said, like, let's go down the pediatric paediatrician route. That took a little while to come through, got an appointment day, which was soon cancelled, and then the referral was actually rejected. No reason why. We had multiple referrals like that to different services rejected, and it was very disheartening because we didn't know what needed to be on the referral. They had all his case history, that it was written by the local authority saying this is what's happened over the last 3 years of his life. And it was just very disheartening, because I think in this poor boy at the centre of it is having such bad sleep, and we can't even get the first rung on the ladder to even say, like, this is it, or this is what may be the problem. So, and it actually came about from an ENT consultant on an unrelated matter, and I was showing her the videos because it was something to do with obviously his ENT. And she basically said, look, I'll go away. I don't actually know the answer, but I'll go away, find what needs to happen, and I'll refer you. And I believe that because we had the backing of a consultant in that regard, and because I'd shown her the videos and we'd obviously seen her referral, we then got it referred to a sleep clinic along with a paediatric referral again. But I think because it had come from a medical professional who had actually seen him for something else, but also kind of seen, like, just in my conversation with her, we were then getting places. And I'm happy to report that we this week had a sleep study, and you'll have seen on my Instagram that, yeah, it's quite eventful. I didn't sleep at all because it was quite a lot going on throughout the night. Basically, Little Man had a standard night, moving around and as he would, and lots else, and all the behaviours that we've come to kind of know. It was obviously recorded, it's got microphones, he had all sensors over him, so we're just waiting to see kind of the outcomes from the data analysis from that. And obviously we've got a paediatric referral as well. But what I wanted to do whilst I'm here, just our little kind of hints and tips, just kind of quick things that if you're perhaps not doing, you may want to do, and it's really helped us. And these are things that we have changed his routine since he come to us. So what we would do an hour before bed, we introduced quiet time. So we would ask Alexa to play some music of some kind, very relaxing, sleepy, spa-like, etc. We would either read to him or get him to read, and we could see the signs that it's just chilling his brain out just a little bit. And then you would get the outward signs that he was becoming tired and sleepy, so rubbing the eyes, playing with his hair, usually rubbing his face, getting quite twitchy, maybe a little bit restless as well. So they're all kind of signs that we saw, and that really helps him. And we've done that pretty much since he's been with us. We've introduced just that you've had a manic day and now all of a sudden we're just going to let it dip, and it really does help. Melatonin snacks, things like bananas and milk, things like that before bed, or if you want to give it as a snack beforehand, we've again found those can be quite helpful. I wouldn't say they're instant knockouts, as we know, but it just may help just to calm any anxieties, or just to help kind of bring on that sleepy time. And then we have one of the supports that we had during our time with the local authority, whilst we were under the local authority, was the support of a community nursery nurse from the NHS who actually recommended a book to us. It's from the Mill Pond Sleep Clinic, which isn't the sleep clinic that Little Man went to. And I'd recommend the book, available on Amazon. I think it's about £10 or so. I picked up so much from that, and again, there's different strategies in there. And one of the things, because we were giving Little Man quite a lengthy bath at night, like 20-30 minutes, and it actually recommends in there only a 5-minute bath. And I don't know whether it's because it's just enough time to obviously be in a warm bath and it just kick starts and then you're out of it, whereas if, like us as adults, you probably are in there a bit longer, it warms you up, and maybe that's keeping him awake. So quick bath. We have a portable night light that we take into the bath, not the main light on, again very low lighting, all upstairs is dark. We play some very calming music, and it just helps keep him calm. Quickly washed and dressed for bed. And at first I'd say we kind of changed routine from when he came to us, in that we would read to him, could be anywhere from like 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and gradually we found over time, within 15-20 minutes or so, he would 95% of the time drop off. If not, we would get the odd night where he would stay awake for potentially several hours, and again, that's quite normal. So yeah, I would say definitely we're reading obviously a very almost like monotone voice, but it's just to chill out and calm him. And yeah, we have obviously a barrier to stop him, because he is that active in the night. So yeah, it's just those little things just helping just towards the end of the day. You're burning yourself out during the day, so we bring him down kind of several notches, and we've just found that really helps him get off to sleep. It's just during the night whilst he's asleep or where the concerns are. So yeah, that's our kind of little vlog all about sleep. I'm hoping that we don't have to wait too long to have the outputs from the sleep study, but it was so interesting, all the things that they could do and they could get all the data for, and hopefully it will give us some answers moving forward. So hope you were keeping well. Please do get in touch if you'd like to request any videos, or if you'd like just to talk to us about any aspects. It could be sleep related, or any of our other videos. daddydadandme@gmail.com, or on the socials on Facebook and Instagram as daddydadandme. Hope you were doing well. This is just the day after we've had a nice big storm last night, all the hot weather, so you probably hear the birds chirping, and we're just gearing up to a nice little week away. So yeah, it'll be nice, lots going on, and yeah, keep yourself on here, and you'll see a video from us very, very soon. Bye.